So hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, today we are going to talk about how to create polygons, lines and points in QGIS, and at the same time how to add buffers to these points. So the first things first, let us start with creating polygons, then follow up with the other features. The first thing we have to do is to come to our QGIS canvas, then look for this feature known as the new temporary scratch layer. Once you click on it like that, it'll bring you here. So the first thing I want to do is to create polygon. So I will type there polygon. Then in my geometry type, I will come and select polygon. Then here my EPSG, I will select EPSG 3857, and I'll give you a reason as to why I'm selecting that, because it will give me the distance. When I'm creating my buffers, the distance will be in meters, kilometers, in meters or kilometers. So now click OK. So my polygon will be added on my layer here. So the next thing I want to do is to come to this feature, then click add a polygon, so I can draw my polygon in my canvas, any shape that I want. Then I'll right click, so my polygon is here created. So the next thing I want to do is to add a buffer to this polygon. So what I do is I just click on this polygon layer here, then go to vectors, geoprocessing tools, select buffer. Once I select buffer, you can see automatically it will give me the distance between the polygon and the buffer in meters or kilometers. So if I want to create a buffer, let's say for example 2.5 kilometers, that is will be 2500 meters, then click run. So then close, you can see my buffer has been created. So if I want to see that in my polygon, I just move the polygon up the buffer, then you can see here I've created my beautiful polygon and a buffer created around it. The next thing I want to do is to create a line, and we'll just follow the same process. We come here, we click on that, then it's line. So then geometry type, I will line strings, then I will leave this here so that I can show you how to convert this back to APSG 3857. So I'll click on OK, then I'll come here and then add my line, that is line, you can draw it the way you want, then right click. So here my line has been created, but I want to make it more darker. So what I will do, I will come on the line layer here, click on right click on it, go to properties. Once I go to properties, I want to change and make it darker. So I'll come here, select darker, then increase the thickness of my line, increase it to around 8, then apply, then OK. So here is my line. Then if I want to add a buffer to this line, I'll do vector, go to geoprocessing, then buffer. But you can see there's a difference between EPSG 4326 and there's a difference between EPSG 3857. You can see our polygon was in 3857, and then the buffer that we created, it automatically also used the CRS coordinates in 3857. So we cannot do this because you can see the distance between the line and the buffer will be in decrease, and we don't want that to happen. So what we do is, what will happen if what will we do to make sure that we convert this decrease back to PSG EPSG 3857? So the next thing that you can do is you can go to your line layer here, you right click on it, then you go to export, then save as. So once you here, you can either save it as a shape file or a geo package, the way you want it. I want it to be like that. Then the next thing I'll do is write here line string. So that is line string. Then I'll come here and select the EPSG 3857 like that. Then click OK. Once I click OK, my line is created here. So the next thing I want to do is to go and add that line back to this layer. So what I will do is I'll just go to layers, add vector layers, click on it, then come and look for the line string that I created. Uh, Go back here and then check it out. So here it is, click on it, then OK. Once you click OK, you click add. So once you add, your line is here. It has come back. So I want to use this. So I'll right click on it, go to properties. Once I'm on property, I want to make it thick and darker. So I'll go to simple fill, come here, make it darker, increase the size, then apply, then OK. So I want to add buffer to this line. So the next thing I do is I just go to vectors, geoprocessing, buffer, then immediately comes into meters. Then I want, like, let me for example say add 1 kilometer, so that one will be 1,000 meters. Now click run. Other things you can leave them, the segments the way they are. They just okay. Then once I right click on that, then close, my buffer will be created here. So if I want to see that line, just yes. Then here now I can see my line here. You can zoom it out. You can see it is clear, and that's how you can add the buffer to your line. Then the next thing, which is the last thing I want to talk about, is the points. You can also, if you're working with the CSV line, you can the CSV files, you can add the latitudes and the longitudes using your CSV files. Then you can create those points, and these points are mostly used by the study areas to specify the study areas by the project, the students or the people who are working on projects. So let us first of all go to here. Then I want to create points. So the next thing I'll do is I'll select points. Then I'll select EPSG 3857. Then OK. Then I'll go to add points. Then I'll just do random points like that, do random points like that. Then right click. Okay, those are my points I've added there. So the next thing I want to do is to add a buffer to these points. So I'll go to vectors, geoprocessing, tools, buffer. Then yes, nice. Let me say, for example, I'll do 1 kilometer, that's 1,000 meters. Then run. Okay, close. So you can see my buffers has been added. So the next thing I want to do is to move this point up here so that you can see them clearly. So you can see my points are here and my buffers has added there. And that is it. That is how you can create polygons, lines, and points in QGIS, and at the same time add buffers to your points. And this one makes your work more easier. If you found this video more helpful and engaging, please make sure you leave a subscribe button down there. You like it, and thank you. See you in the next one.